Spring is right around the corner, so it's time to get ready to hit the courts and the links. If you're like most of us, the muscles you use to hit a forehand or swing a golf club have probably been in hibernation. So how do we tune up for these two sports before the season begins so we can get ready on the court and the course? Duncaster is offering 2 sessions in March to do just that. Today we'll get a preview of some of these exercises to help you tune up your swing. We're talking today to Lucy Eyre, the Wellness and Fitness Coordinator for Duncaster Aquatic and Fitness Center. Lucy is a senior fitness instructor and personal trainer who will be teaching Duncaster's golf and tennis tune-up in March. Hello, I'm Andrea Obston, and I'm joined here today by Duncaster residents Natalie Burr and Andy Savarese, who have graciously volunteered to work with Lucy to demonstrate some of the exercises that you can use to get ready for the golf and tennis season. Lucy, before we begin, tell us a little bit about why you should do this at this time.
Thank you. Anytime you begin a new workout or you're going to take up a sport, you should really think about the movements and the muscle groups that you're going to be using and think about strengthening and toning them. I'm going to give you a little bit of a disclaimer though, that before you begin any kind of workout for whatever sport you're playing, you really want to consult with your physician and certainly go over if you've had any injuries or if you've had any medical conditions over the last year or so that might preclude you from participating in that sport, and sort of understanding what your limits might be.
Okay, so today you're going to demonstrate some ideas that we can use to strengthen before we get out there.
Exactly. I usually recommend that 8 weeks before your debut on the court or on the course, that you put together a nice gentle workout that you can progress over those 8 weeks. Okay. And by progression, I mean that you start off with a lower weight or with lower repetition, and then you gradually, week to week, increase those reps or that weight so that you're really toning and strengthening those muscles.
Before you need them.
Before you need them.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Well, why don't you demonstrate a couple of exercises? Take it away, Lucy, Natalie, and Andy.
All right, let's stand up. Great. All right, we're standing up. We're going to lift up those shoulders, roll them back, keep that chin up nice and straight. Good. Toes are pointed forward, and they're about hip width apart. Before you start any kind of workout, you want to warm up. So you're going to begin by doing some nice brisk walking, swinging those arms, lifting those knees up high, keeping that chin up, looking straight ahead. You really want to think about balancing that head right between those shoulders, keeping good alignment, engaging those abdominals. Good. So after several minutes of walking, brisk walking, you can walk around your home, you can walk around outside, whatever you like. All right, we're going to stop. Nice big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Excellent. Very good. All right, let's start with our shoulders. So we're going to lift them up towards the ears and gently let them back down. You don't want them to fall down. You want to raise them back up towards those ears and then gently back down. Good. Up towards the ears and back down. One more time. Up towards the ears and back down. Excellent. Let's bring our hands up right behind our head. Now we're not pushing our head forward. We're keeping those elbows back. Now we're going to bring them to the center, and then we're going to really stretch and push them as far back as possible. Don't push that chin forward. Here we go. Together. And then open them up. Squeeze those scapula or your shoulder blades together. And open. Good. One more time. And open. Good. Drop those arms down. Excellent. Very good. Down to our hips. All right. I want you to take your fingers and try to find those hip bones. All right. And your thumbs are coming right to the back of right on top of your butt if you can. All right, now you're going to tilt that pelvis forward, not your torso, but tilt that forward. Good. Hold and release. Good. Now tilt it forward again. Good. And release. Very good. Now we're going to do what I call the hula hoop. So we're going to jut that tilt that pelvis forward, just like this. Now we're going to go off to your right and back and over to the other side, forward, back. Now you really want to try to keep that lower body moving, not the upper body. You don't want to do this. You really want to keep that torso nice and straight, so you jut forward, off to the side, just using those hips, back and over to the other side. Very good. Excellent. So I like to call it the hula hoop for that reason, because if you can hula hoop, it's a good thing. All right. Toes are pointed forward, right? We're going to go down into our squats. That's working these quads. These are our power horses right here, so we really want to get those in nicely toned and in shape. So we're going to go down into a squat. All right, you want to be able to look down and see your toes. Hands come up here. Good, and then back up. Good. Exhale down. Good. And back up. Very good. One more time. Down and back up. Great. Excellent. All right, now we're going to come to the side of the chair. If you need to use some kind of balance, in other words, you need, because we're going to do calf raises. So if you want to use the side of your chair, again, we're going to stand with our feet facing forward, about hip width apart. And we're going to do calf raises. So we're going to go up. And again, don't push down on the back of your chair because you don't want to tip it over. But we're going to go up on our toe, the balls of our feet, and down for 1. And up for 2. Good. Up for 3. Up for 4. Excellent. Up for 5. Very good. Now we're going to turn those toes outward. We're working all the way around that calf muscle. Soles. There are 3 actually. All right, our heels are almost together. They don't have to touch, but we're going to do the same thing. So we're going up on those calves, up on the balls of our feet for 1, up for 2, good, up for 3, good, up for 4, excellent, and up for 5. Very good. Shake out those legs. Good. Excellent. All right, so now you're going to lift either foot. Doesn't matter which one. We're going to do the same thing on both feet. And we're just going to make circles with that ankle. So you lift up that foot all the way, as big as, I would like to say, sometimes you think about maybe a softball size. So really, and now reverse direction. Good. Excellent. That's all right. Hold on to your chair if you need it. Relax that foot. Put it down. Lift the other one. Here we go. Same thing on the other side. Whatever you do on one side, you want to do it on the other side as well. And reverse direction. Excellent. Very good. All right. Well, that's our warm-up. Standing up. Let's sit down. Everybody claps. Hey, let's sit down. All right. Sit up nice and to the front of your chair. Again, you're sitting up nice and straight here. We're going to start to work our core here. So what we're going to do, we want to come right to the front of the chair, sitting up nice and straight. Nice and straight meaning lift those shoulders again, let them settle down. Chin is up. We want to keep that chin up. We don't want to look down. And we're going to engage those abdominals. When I say that, imagine someone's about to punch you in the stomach. So you're going to tighten up, to resist that, you're going to tighten up that core. That's the way you want to feel when you're tightening that core, all right? And you want to keep it that way. That doesn't mean hold your breath. It means just keep those nice and tight and engaged. We're going to begin with our right knee, and we're just going to lift it up using those abdominals and back down. Then to the other side and back down. Good. Other side, down. Other side, down. Excellent. Very good. Other side, down. Now we're going to continue lifting, but we're going to add some arms. So again, we're going to bring up those arms up to the here. Again, don't push that head forward. Keep that chin up. And now we're going to twist towards the knee that we're raising. We're not crunching. We're not coming down. We're just twisting. Again, using those obliques. Good. Breathe. Exhale as you twist. Good. Excellent. Very good. Do you guys feel that in those
Yes.
obliques and those abs?
Yes,
Good.
indeed.
All right, and stop. Very good. All right, now we're going to move back. This is another one. This is a real ab cruncher. All right, so we're gonna lean back in our chair. When I say lean back, you're gonna keep your back nice and straight. You're not gonna slump back here. You're gonna keep that back nice and straight. You're gonna place your hands on either side, sort of in where the back of the chair and the seat of the chair meet. All right, keeping that chin up, you're gonna lean back to the upper back is leaning against the top of that chair. Keeping your chin up because we want to align that head with the spine and we don't want to put extra strain on that neck. We're going to lift up those knees up off the floor, touch the toes down.
Both of them?
Both of them at the same time. Here we go, up and down. Good, as little movement as a good movement. Up and down. Excellent, Andy. Keep going, up and down. And one more time, up and down. Very good. Come forward. Excellent. Very good. All right, well, let's take a nice deep breath here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. If you notice by your chair for our next exercise, we have a water bottle. Not only is it really important that we drink a lot of water, especially when we're playing tennis or golf, because usually it's in a very humid or hot condition, so you definitely want to drink a lot. But they're also great to be able to use for this particular exercise. Now, I filled each of these bottles with water, so it's a 16-ounce bottle, which means that this bottle weighs 2 pounds. So it's a handy little weight. You don't have to buy any extra equipment. We're going to be working on our shoulders at this point. So you're going to put your right hand on your right knee. This is going to help support your back. And what we're going to do is you're going to hold out at arm's length the top of your bottle, just like that. Good. And you're going to fold forward and touch down. And you're going to bring that arm up just about to shoulder height. Touch down. And you're going to bring it up just a little bit higher. Touch down, and you're going to bring it up towards your ear. Good. Touch down, and you're going to throw it back as far as you can. Good. Now we're going to touch down to the outside of the same foot. The outside of the same foot. Good. Same thing. We're bringing it up to the center. Now touch down. We're going across our body just a little bit. Good. Touch down. We're going further across the body. Good. Touch down. And all the way across, really stretch that shoulder out. We're opening up that whole shoulder girdle. Let's change hands. Same thing. So now your hand, opposite hand is on that knee, supporting that back. We touch down in front, bring it up front. Good. Touch down, bring it up a little higher. Touch down, bring it even higher. Good. Touch down, bring it all the way up, stretch out that shoulder. Good. Down to the outside of that foot.
There you go.
You all right? Good. To the outside. And now we're going to bring it up towards the center. Good. Down, a little bit off to the side. Good. Down, all the way over here. Good. Down as far as we can go. Excellent. And put that water down. We might want to take a sip while we're doing that. How about that? Just make sure you're...
Big sip.
Delicious. All right. Putting that water bottle down. We're going to go down to the lower body now. Again, this is working on flexibility, which is so important. All right, starting with our right foot, we're going to put our right foot out with the toes facing towards the ceiling. All right. My right hand under left. Sitting up nice and straight. I'm going to take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, push those fingers down towards those toes. When you get down there, or as close as you can, don't hold your breath.
You mean if you
breathe.
get down there?
You get down there, that's right, and breathe. Slowly come back up. Good, let's do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, push those fingers down towards those toes. Good, and come back up. Excellent, let's switch feet. All right, other side now, same thing, toes towards the ceiling. This time, left hand under right. Inhale, exhale, push that finger down towards those toes. Good, and back up. One more time, push them down towards those toes, and back up. Excellent, bend those knees. We're gonna open up the hip. So we're gonna take our right knee, we're gonna lift it up. We're going to put our ankle onto our opposite knee. We're going to put one hand on that ankle and one hand on that knee. And we're gently going to apply pressure to the knee. pushing it downward. Again, that's opening up this hip. Good, and breathe. Again, don't hold your breath. And release. Let's go over to the other side. Same thing, as I say, whatever you do to one side, you have to do it to the other. So hand on ankle, hand on knee. This is just wonderful. God. Push that knee down. We're having a ball.
No, we'll not.
Good, excellent. And drop that foot down. Very good. All right, one of the other important things in golf and tennis is your grip. And a lot of times we don't do enough exercise and strengthening of our grip. So we're going to work a little bit on that today. So first we're going to take my right hand and I'm going to take my left hand and press those fingers back towards my forearm. And I'm going to hold this for 5 seconds. Then I'm going to turn that hand over, same thing, fingers back towards that elbow. Very good. Shake it out. We go to the other hand. So the same thing. We're going to pull those fingers back.
Back first.
Very gently. It shouldn't be forced. Just nice stretch. Good. Turn it over. Let's bring those fingers back. Excellent. Good. And again, shake it out. All right. Hands come together in front, just like this. I like to say a clamshell. And what we're doing is we're going to turn that hand over. So it starts just like this, and then we're going to turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Relax that hand. Bring them up. We're going to do circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Bring those hands together in front in the prayer position. Now we're going to turn them down, just like that, and then back up. Good. Down and up. Excellent. Down and up. Down and up. One more time. Down and up. Excellent. Very good. Now, this is what I call the tiger. So you're going to bend those fingers in just like this and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release and shake them out. Good. Back up into the tiger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Release and shake them out. Next, we're going to bring our hands up front and we're going to make a fist. And we're going to tighten, squeeze that fist, squeeze so that your whole arm begins to tighten up, all the way up your forearm, all the way up to your shoulder. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now you're going to release and separate those fingers as wide as you can. Good. Keep breathing. One more time. Make that fist, squeeze that fist nice and tight, all the way up your arm. Keep breathing. Good. Now release and open up those fingers. Excellent. Shake it out. Does that feel better?
Yeah, it does. That's
it
great.
gets that little circulation around in those fingers. Good. Better for, well, that's a good thing that you brought up, Andy, in terms of exercising. Whenever you're exercising, you'd want to do it to the point of tightness. So in other words, if you're doing a motion such as this, and you begin to feel, ow, there's a little pain, that's a really good way of knowing you've pushed yourself a little bit too far and to back out off of that exercise. Any exercise that we do, we can be modified. So if you have a shoulder issue or a knee issue, you can always talk to your trainer or to your physician about other exercises that you can do that will give you the same kind of benefit.
Gotcha.
So you never want to feel pain. Pain is your body's way of saying, don't
Stop.
do it.
Okay.
All right, so how is everybody feeling?
Well, stretched.
Very good. Thank
Feel
you.
full of pep, though.
Well, thank you very much, Lucy. And you feel toned up, Andy and Natalie? You ready
Yes,
for anything?
indeed.
Excellent. All right, so why don't you tell us, before we go, Lucy, a little bit about the workshops at Duncaster.
Great. We're having 2 workshops in March at Duncaster Aquatic and Fitness Center for the golf and tennis tune-up. They'll be at 1 o'clock on Monday, March 19th, and again on March 26th.
And they're open to the public?
They're open to the public. We do request that there be some registration, so if you're thinking of coming, we'd love to have you, but give us a call and sign up. There will be a small fee of $10 per person, but there's a little bit of a catch in that that $10 is going to get you a full day pass to the Duncaster Aquatic and Fitness Center. So if you want to come to the workshop at 1, you can come a little bit earlier in the day and enjoy our wonderful lap pool or spa therapy pool, and any of our classes that are on the schedule, as well as our gym.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, and I will thank you very much for tuning in today.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.